Now before I hook up the wires, I'm just going to take this and I want to kind of straighten it out a little bit. I'm going to take the end, I want to get the curly cues out of it. If you wanted to, you could cut it off a little bit shorter, you know, and then re-strip it. But if you don't have any strippers, you can just do it this way and get that nice and straight, like that. Okay, get your wires ready, because we're going to hook this thing up. That's another reason why you want to save your little wire nuts, because you might be able to reuse them, because this fixture did not come with any wire nuts or anything like that whatsoever, did it? That would have been a nice thing to do. Okay, just hold them up there. And screw it in there. Now that wire nut was almost too small, but it worked. Okay. Now here's my black and white wire coming from the ballast. I'm just going to hold up black to black. Just hold them in line and screw it in. Make that snug. Okay, and then pull on it and make sure it feels tight. Last thing you want is to feel like that wire nut's tight and then all of a sudden it slips out, because sometimes that can happen. Okay, it's even happened to me. I always like to try to check my wires. The last thing you want is for your wire nut to be loose on the wire. You push it all up there and then after a few days it stops working or something. Okay, pull on it. Okay, now just fish your wires up in there. You can just pull these straight if you want. You know, you don't necessarily have to flip them all together or anything, but you just want it so that you can push everything back up here like that, because we're getting ready to put the cap on. We're almost done with this bad boy. Now here's what I wanted you to see. See, here's the end. This one's got a round knob on it, and the other end's got some little prongs. Now we're going to put those prongs up in there, and then this round thing, this is how it's going to be held. You have this little goodie here, and we're going to take that and we're going to push it into that, like that, okay? Now see how it is on that end. So when you look up in there, when it snaps, you may have to twist it up like that, or it may just snap in. It depends what type of fixture you have, okay? That comes in a little package inside there, so make sure you find it. That's what that's for. Let's put this up. It doesn't matter which way you put it. You can put the prongs facing this way, or you can put them over here. Each side has it, okay? Then this fits on the outside. You may have to kind of push it up a little bit. And when I notice this middle slot is going that way. So once I push this up, I'm going to twist this little deal at the end the opposite way, okay? And you may be able to do it just with your hand and do it, but if it's too tight, you just take a pair of pliers, push it up in there, make sure it's up there, twist that like that, and there you go. Look at that. All we have to do now is put the bulbs in. When you put these bulbs in, don't try to carry both of them up here, one at a time, and these slots are going straight up. And there's two little prongs on here, so you have to kind of line them up and feel on them. And as you push them up in there, you're going to make sure they're all the way up, then you're going to twist this. And then you're going to feel a certain spot where you want that prong, those prongs going sideways that way. You want to kind of feel this and make sure you got it in there right, because if you don't, you could walk away from this and this could slide down and fall and break, or it's not hitting the connection properly or whatever. Okay, so we got one bulb in there. And I like to put these bulbs in with the light switch turned off, the light fixture off, because I don't want to get shocked or anything. And then after I turn it, now see, that feels good right there. After I turn it on, well, let me see, there's a little number right there. Let's see if I can't flip that around. I'll do it like that. That way it's all nice and clean. I just flipped it 180 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to go turn on the light switch, make sure it works. If it doesn't, maybe I don't have these in the right spot, so I can turn them in. All right, let's turn this thing on, see what happens. Okay, when I turn this on, it's going to be the first time. I have not seen it go on yet. I don't do stuff like that. I want you to see what I see, okay? So I'm coming in here and turning it on. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up? I've got the light switch turned on. You saw it kind of flicker. What's happening here? I'm wondering if there's a problem with the light switch too. There's an old light switch in there and an old light fixture. Both things, a combo. I don't know. I'm getting nothing with this light switch. I think I'm going to have to pull the light switch apart now. Dabbing me, nabbit.